go ahead and take it out. All right, there we go. Check it out, you guys. Boom, bam, bam. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear. Here today, I have a package that came in the mail yesterday, and I want to say I think I might know what it is, but in all honesty, I really don't know what it is. I'm wondering if it came as part of Lefty EDC's knife pass around. We're about to find out. You guys already know because of the title and thumbnail, but just know that going into the package here, I'm not 100% sure what this is. So you guys are gonna see my first reaction and impressions here opening this box. We're gonna get through it here in no time. Doing the honors today is the Divo Knives White Mountain exclusive nip right here, and I just did an unboxing on this guy. I'm EDCing it for review purposes, so make sure to check out the unboxing and stay tuned for the review coming here very soon. A very small but mighty little EDC. So go ahead and make some really good for utility cuts, like you can see right here right now this second. Right there, let's get some cuts going. All right, if I can keep a straight line, that'll be good. All right, let's get some more cuts here. There we go. All right, now we're talking, guys. Now we are talking. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, okay, all right. So it is part of Lefty EDC's knife pass around. We have, you can tell by the logo right there what we're working with. A little bit of a filler right here, and we have Stafford's EDC. Check out Stafford's EDC channel right here on YouTube. He also makes great EDC content as well. Thank you, brother, for sending that sticker. Appreciate it. I'm starting a collection here of different stickers from different channels, and eventually I'm gonna be creating my own as well. So if you guys are excited for that, stay tuned. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And yeah, without further ado, we are going to get into this box. You guys already know we're working with the Giant Mouse brand right here. That's what we're working with. And by the way, guys, this knife will be linked down below. All those affiliate links will be found in the description. Those affiliate links do help out the channel at no extra cost to you. With that being said, I believe I can just open right here. What is this? Is there any hints back here? Black canvas. So opening the box here from the side, we have a nice fabric pouch. That is all that we have in here. And then let's go ahead and take it out. All right, here we are, guys. Here we are. Take a look at this thing. Let your eyeballs take in this beauty right here. Check it out. Check it out. So the name on this knife is the Giant Mouse Ace Jagt, and you'll see it on the title of the video, of course. It is the very first Giant Mouse knife to debut here on the channel, so I'm very excited for that. So far, first impressions, I gotta say these G10 handles are contour. They're milled, fluted in a way. I believe that's probably the better term to use, and they feel really good. Get some nice grip, high quality to it right here in the spine especially. That looks very nice. So let's go ahead and get this thing flipped open here, and then we'll get a better idea what we're working with. So without further ado, all right, there we go. Check it out, you guys. Boom, there it is. The Ace Giant Mouse Ace Jagt right there. And we have, what we're working with is this. Yeah, I saw that right. You guys saw that right. That is the CPN MagnaCut. Let's give this blade a quick wipe right here, shall we? Get nice and clean. Now keep in mind, this knife is not brand new out of the box. It has been making a journey from different YouTubers as part of Lefty EDC's knife pass around. So shout out to Kevin, Lefty EDC. Check out his channel, of course. And the last person to have this knife was Stafford EDC, so check him out as well. That being said, boom, here it is. Okay, what do we have? A drop point blade. Very interesting how it kind of goes up a little bit, so it has somewhat of a belly up here and then drop. And then we have plenty of belly going on right there. This looks like a machine satin finish, flat grind going on. So that looks very good. So this is a Jesper Bosnes design. The guy is very known for not only his work with Giant Mouse, he's worked with other companies too, but the signature hole right here, that teardrop looking, water drop looking hole in the blade, that is his signature thing. As a matter of fact, I have the CRKT Piet right here from a long time, and as you can see, right, Voxen's design as well here on the Piet, and you see the resemblance there with the opening hole on the blade. We put them side by side here, do a quick comparison. That is his design language right there. So you guys take a look. Let's do some other comparisons here just to give you a quick idea. Of course, PM2 from Spyderco. It's actually going to be a little bit smaller by hair than the PM2 and definitely larger than the Para 3 right there. So it's actually significantly medium to large knife for sure, right? No doubt about that. Let's go ahead and check it here against, let's say the Demko AD 20.5 on the shark foot blade. Then we have the Slicer Shark Cub right here. By the way, check out the unboxing and review on this guy as well coming up. So it is a large knife. There's absolutely no doubt about that. If we were to compare it to, let's say, something like the Microtech MSI right here, it's just a little bit smaller just because the MSI is just a behemoth of a knife, and something like the Microtech Stitch, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit smaller than those two. Those are definitely on the larger category. But you know, some quick size comparisons just to give you a ballpark idea right there what you're working with. We'll do one last one. Here is the Vosteed RSKAOS, and it's also a little bit bigger. The RSKAOS is a little bit bigger than the Giant Mouse Ace Jagt. Here's the Raccoon from Vosteed as well. And there you have it, right? You guys be the judge. It's actually pretty close to somewhere in the middle between the Raccoon and the RSKAOS. All right, but you guys be the judge right there. Right away, let me get the deployment figured out really quick. So we have thumb deployment right there. That fires pretty good with the thumb deployment. We could, of course, do the reverse flick. Yeah, that reverse flick is gonna be probably my favorite way to do it. Yeah, reverse flick going on, and we have a flipper here. Now I'm not sure if I felt a weak detent earlier, so it looks like if you tried, you could fail the detent. I'm not sure why. Maybe the detent could be a little bit stronger there. Let me see. So yeah, it barely catches the last minute. It's not a very strong detent. Me personally, probably would have wanted a stronger detent. But again, you know, these are just first impressions. So if you do it quick enough, you're always gonna go ahead and you'll be able to get it open. That is not a problem. All right, but if you do it, you know, if you put very little enthusiasm, you could fail it. So we seem to be working with, let me take a look here. Are these washers or ball bearings? They feel like ball bearings, but they're so tight and compact. I'm not 100% sure. I'll let you guys know for sure during the review video. So yeah, very drop shotty as long as you give it a nice little shake. It's probably more like a shake shutter, right, than anything. Yeah, see, I can fail the deployment there even with the reverse flick if I'm not doing it with enough force. So I don't know, that's something to keep in mind for the review as far as the detent there. Other than that, we're dealing with a liner lock, and this one is very jimped from what I can see. So yeah, definitely you're gonna grip it. I want to say it's a little bit on the stiff side, being able to move it out of the way. So maybe this knife might be still recently new and hasn't been broken in, but it definitely requires a good amount of force there to disengage. Ergonomics, okay, right off the bat, I gotta tell you, right, ergonomics feel pretty good. You have a main cutout here for your index finger, so that drives the rest of the hand. All other fingers follow suit. The jimping is very interesting, not back here how you're typically used to it, but rather towards the front here. I guess you could sort of forward choke if you wanted to. You're just gonna want to put the pressure right here. This is not a full, you know, half circle arch or anything like that. Fender, if you will, that's what I like to call it. The finger choil option right there is, you know, a little bit non-defined, so you just want to be very careful if you do decide to choke up here. But yeah, bearing down on it, it feels pretty good. The pocket clip's a little interesting, a little bit raised in this section right here. So instead of going flat, it sort of goes up a bit, then drops, then the little swoop with a duck bill. I'm gonna definitely get a good gauge for the pocket clip during my time EDCing the knife. Other than that, we have, check out this brass. That's what I'm thinking this is. Looks like brass backspacer. Looks pretty solid right there. I know brass patinas over time, so you see a little bit of a patina going on there already. The G10 scales again are fluted, and they also have a design on them which, yeah, it sort of makes you feel like it's some sort of micarta, but it's not micarta. This is definitely G10. Got a black and gray, you know, snake skin looking pattern, which is pretty nice. And then the fluted pattern, which definitely has waves going in and out. That makes it complete right there. Also notice in the bag, we have a wire pocket clip. So could probably, yeah, during the review, I'm going to be switching the pocket clip around, seeing which one I like more. But yeah, you have your typical wire pocket clip as well if you don't like the other one. And what's also pretty neat with this knife is the fact that it is lefty friendly, so you can mount the clip on the other side. That's pretty good. Tip up carry only option on this knife, and lefty or righty. The lanyard hole is way over here, so that's interesting how they went ahead and solved or took care of that. You know, as far as addressing the lanyard hole there, that's not bad at all. We have what seem to be big hardware all around. We have T8, it looks like, all around. We'll do a hardware check during the review video. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I am, you know, for it being my very first giant mouse knife and being a Vosteed design, I am very, very impressed. I have the Piet, which has been a workhorse for such a long time. You believe this knife usually goes on sale at Blade HQ for like 13 bucks. So yeah, keep in mind it's not anything super fancy as far as materials and things like that with FRN scales and all. But you know, we're talking about a $13 knife that just has so much potential and is super sharp. This thing has put in a lot of work for me. Deep pocket carry, reversible clip. It's just awesome knife. And to be able to see that Vosteed design scaled up to another manufacturer like Giant Mouse, and you know, continue to love his designs. This one in Magna Cut, so it's gonna be interesting to kind of work with Magna Cut for the first time. I haven't had a Magna Cut knife up until this point, so that's gonna be pretty interesting there. The inside is milled, so it should be pretty good on the weight department. Right, let's see here. As far as weight, I want to say this guy feels like a 3.5, close to 4 ounces. Oh yeah, definitely a little bit more than 4 ounces. 4.3 ounces right there. So that is not bad. Something like the Piet was obviously very light. That one was 2.5. So a quick paper cutting test to see how this guy does, how it bites into the page. Okay. Not sure if some of the edge may already be right. You get a feel for the edge here real good. Okay, I don't feel any nicks or anything like that on the blade. And the first few cuts, right, as long as it catches well, gives you some nice swirls. So yeah, let's get some official cuts then. Boom, bam, well, bam. Yeah, lots of belly on this guy too. So if you're doing any type of cutting against, let's say a piece of wood or something, you're cutting some rope, you're rolling the belly on this guy, that's gonna come very handy there for that, no doubt. All right, so we know I can do paper, and honestly, might need a little bit of stropping. I'm not sure how much use it has already gotten out of the box. It's not out of the box sharp, I can tell you that. So it definitely has seen some use. So let's go ahead and check it here against some cardboard. When checking the cardboard, make sure you don't cut perpendicular like this, but rather at like an angle like that, and it should look something like this. Oh yes, it's gonna annihilate the cardboard for sure. All right, guys, be the judge there. Rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. I just want to get enough leverage. There we go. Yeah, those cuts are really good. And again, this is just an ordinary run-of-the-mill diaper box that I have just a ton of running around because of my 4-year-old. But yeah, it definitely can cut. There's no doubt about that. And if it got a little strap going on, it will cut even more. So yeah, Magna Cut in this bell satin finish right here, drop point, it can definitely put in work. And this is a significant blade length. I'm willing to say this is probably like 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches of cutting edge, which is not bad at all. Well, you guys know the drill by now. I'm gonna EDC this knife for about a week or two. This one actually I have a shorter time frame since it's part of the knife pass around. I'm gonna have about a week, maybe, 7 days or so. So I'm gonna just EDC this guy a ton, try to gather as much feedback as I possibly can, and go ahead and get back to you guys with the comprehensive review with everything I've been able to gather and all the feedback that I have that I can share with you all. That being said, of course, this was just an unboxing, just first impressions on the knife so far. And so far, I mean, it feels pretty premium. I don't know the price on these right off the bat. So if you want to check out the affiliate links below, again, those will give you a more accurate idea of the price since I'm just unboxing it here for the very first time. Don't forget to smash the like button so the YouTube algorithm can recommend this video to a larger audience. If you're stopping on the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. I make all kinds of knife content, knife videos like these on an ongoing basis. So please consider subscribing. And if you want to support the channel a step further, please check out the Patreon link down below. You can support the channel for as little as $1 a month. That being said, guys, if you made it to the very end, you guys are the real MVPs. I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me during this time. I really appreciate you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.